So now let us start the class. I think yesterday uh, alternative solution, I think I have to tell you, right? Okay. So please open the material. Now they are asking us alternate solution to which question? Fifth, right? Cj minus ui vj values we have done. Before that, final table will be there, right? Can you tell me that table? How many factories are there? How many warehouses are there? Uh, can you tell me those warehouses names? W, W1, W2, only two. These are warehouses or factories? Warehouse. Okay, W1, W2 till W3. Then supply. This is the final table from which we calculated cost, correct? Now, how many factories are there? A, B, dummy. Okay. And then we have demand. W1, W2, W3, supply. Now tell me the cost. How much? 25, 70, 17, 25. Okay. 15. Next 1, 5, 10, 18. Here it will be 0, 0, 0. Now tell the supply. How much? 300, 500, 300. Total 1100. And next should demand 300, 300, 500. Now, as I already told you, alternative solution will be possible only when Cj minus ui plus vj values may you have 1, 0. If 0 is there, then only it is possible. If 0 is not there, then it is not possible. Now check the final Cj minus ui vj values and tell me any 0 is there or not. In the fifth question. No, pakka. So alternative solution is possible. You should have told before only. I have written this much. So alternative solution is possible only when what is there? 0. Fifth question may final values may any 0 is there? No, right? So it means alternative solution is possible or not possible. Simple. Ante. I thought zeros are there. Illustration 7 may zeros are there. Not there I will show. See here. Here illustration 7 what we have done yesterday zeros are there no? So here how many alternative answers are possible? 3. I'll show any one. Rest of the answers will remain same. Now let us say I will select this one C14. I will select C14. C14. Here I will create a loop from here. If loop is forming, alternative solution is possible. If loop is not forming, alternative solution is not possible. C14, right? I'll go like this. Come like this. Go like this, or I can see here. I can go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Plus, minus, plus, minus. Plus, minus, plus, minus. Am I able to form a loop? So is an alternative answer possible from here? Okay. Let us see other places may it is possible or not. Here we have what? C33. Let us see C33. 3, 3. plus minus plus minus. From here also alternative answer is possible. Correct? Wherever loop is forming, from there alternative answer will be possible. Next, let us see from here. See 3 4 3 4. Like from your example, if I see from here, I go like this. No, from here I'll go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Is loop forming? So from everywhere where 0 is there, is loop forming? So matlab, how many alternative answers we have? But in exam, do you need to do all 3 alternative answers, or any one is also enough? Any one is enough. No need to do all alternative answers. If they ask, if they don't ask, gelakadam avsaram ledu. If they ask, then only do the alternative answer. Now I've done one loop, right? Now after drawing a loop, can you tell me what to do? After drawing a loop, next what to do? Minus sign may least allocation you have to see. In the minus sign, least allocation is how much? 50. Clear? Now, I'll see from here. Alternative answer I'll write here. So here, so this 50 will become 0. 50 will become how much? 0. 30 will become 80. 30 will become 80. This 50 will become 0. This will become 50. Done. From here, we can directly start calculating the cost. You will get the answer. So how do you check whether alternative answer is there or not? First check zeros. If 0 is there, draw a loop. If loop is forming, there is a 100% guarantee of what? Alternative answer. After drawing a loop, apply what? Plus minus you do, calculate cost. Like let us say from to number of units, cost per unit, and total cost. What is the problem here? It is getting disconnected. All classes like this only, or only my class? Not only my class, mein. Total cost. Now from X to where? E. How many units? 80 into 3. 80 into 3. 240. From Y to A. Y to A. 40 units into 4. 160. Then Y to D. Y to D. 10 into 6 how much? 60. Next, Z to B, 40 into 4. Z to B, 40 into 4, how much? 160. Then Z to C, Z to C, 50 into how much? 6, how much? 300. Then Z to Ante. D we need not consider because D is dummy. Tell the total. 920. Alternative answer how much we got? 920. And actual answer how much it was? Is it matching? If it does not match, means somewhere something you have done wrong. Your actual answer and alternative answer both should match. Copy the alternative answer. I have spoken to management. Maximum in 2 days you will receive the material. Max to max 2 days. Till that time, please adjust with that institute material. Done. Now, next problem. Question number 9. Acha, only 8 only we have, right? Okay. Then we have additional questions. And additional questions, I told, right? One small question I will solve. 3 questions are there, right? First 2 you solve. And third question I will solve. And third question may only IBFS is required. Initial basic feasible solution. And because it's a little lengthy one, so listen very carefully here. I'll explain once. Okay, see. I'll explain once and can you solve? See, ABC Enterprises are having 3 plants for manufacturing dry cells located at 3 different states of the country. So 3 plants are there. Production cost differs from plant to plant. Cost here is 20, 22, 18. There are 4 dedicated sales offices of the company located at 4 metro cities in the 4 regions of the country and a head office in the capital of the country, which also takes care of sales. The sale price are different from region to the other and also in the capital city. Unit production cost and maximum production capacity of each plant is provided in the table below. So here see plant number they have given. How many plants are there? 3. What is the maximum supply capacity? 150, 200, 125. Tell me the supply. Total the supply and tell me. 475. Next. And they have also given us the production cost. Shipping cost per unit is also given to us. This is the production cost. This is the shipping cost. After adding these 2 costs, we have to minus this from where? Sales. Then we will come to know whether it is profit or loss. I think similar problem we have done, right? They have given us demand is there, selling price is there. Now, first to check the demand and tell how much. 4. Acha, your demand is 425. Supply is. So is it balanced or unbalanced? Unbalanced problem. And then check whether it is profit or loss. How will you check profit or loss? Selling price minus production cost minus shipping cost. Then you will come to know whether it is profit or loss. It will be profit only, I know. So it will be profit matrix. So now what you have to do? You have to convert unbalanced to balanced, maximization to minimization, and then solve the problem. Clear? So try at home, and in case if you want solution, let me know. I will share. Next, A company wishes to determine the investment strategy for each of the next 4 years. 5 investment types have been selected. Investment capital has been allocated for each of the coming 4 years, and maximum investment levels have been identified. What is this? These numbers we have to identify what it is. An assumption is that amount invested in a year will remain invested until the end of planning horizon of 4 years. All this data is not required for us. We need demand, we need supply, and check whether that is cost or profit. Ante. The following table summarizes the data of this problem. The values in the body of the table represent what? Return on investment. This is what? Return on investment. Nothing but profit. Return on investment, nothing but profit. So, matlab, this is profit matrix or loss matrix. You have to convert into loss and then solve. This is maximization or minimization. Maximization problem. This also you have to convert into minimization. Now check how much is the supply. 2650. How much is the demand? 36. So this is also unbalanced problem. This is also maximization problem. So in both the cases, what you have to do? Convert unbalanced to balanced and then convert maximization to minimization. Now this problem, I have never seen them asking this type of question, but if you are not lucky enough, they may ask also. Here only IBFS, because IBFS only main for this problem. See here, consider the problem of scheduling the weekly production of certain item for next how many weeks? 4 weeks. Okay. The cost of production of item is how much? 10 for the first 2 weeks and 15 for the last. Normally what happens in every problem, they will give you demand, they will give you supply, they will give you cost. In this problem, demand also not given. Demand is given, supply is given, but cost is not given. That we have to calculate. How many weeks they are telling here? 4 weeks. Now, here only I'll do see. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Correct? Week 1, 2, 3, 4 and supply. Next. They are telling that cost of production of this item is how much? 10 for the first 2 weeks and 15 for the last 2 weeks. Okay. The weekly demands are 300, 700, 900, 800. Here also week 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have demand. Okay. The plant can produce maximum of 700 units per week. So what is the maximum supply? 700. So 700, 700, 700. 1 minute, I'll write here neatly. See here, how many weeks were there? 4 weeks. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, supply. And here also week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, demand. Week 4 and demand. Supply what they told? 700, 700, 700, 700. Correct? Next, demand what they are telling? 300, 700, 900, 800. Demand is 300, 700, 900, 800. Now, how much is the supply? Can you check and tell? 2,800. How much is demand? 2,700. Now, question is it balanced or unbalanced? Unbalanced we have to convert into what is less? So, dummy column we have to create. Like let us say dummy. Here, how much should I write? 100. Acha, wait, not now, wait. Not now, wait. Otherwise, you will get confused. Next, till here understood what we have done. Next, In the addition, the company can employ overtime in which week? Second and third week. That also we have to consider. Second week overtime, and which week they are telling? Third week overtime. Third week overtime. Clear? So 4 weeks are there and 2 overtimes are there. First week, second week, third week, fourth week. Second week overtime, third week overtime. This increases the weekly production by additional of how much? 200 units. Normally it is how many units? 700, 700, 700, 700. But in the overtime, it is 200, 200. Overtime how much it is? 200, 200. Now check. Now how much is supply? 3,200. How much is demand? What? Additional 200. Additional 200 means second week mein how much? Total it will be 900, right? I have taken second week 700 here. I have taken additional 200 here. Total 900 hai kada. I am separating because it will be easy to understand. 700 plus 200 chipper kada. 700 here I have taken, 200 here I have taken. How much is demand? 2,700. Now tell what is less. Demand is less, right? So that is why I create a dummy demand. Difference is how much? I'll write 500 here. 3,200. Understood what we have done? Madam, ask doubt. Madam, ask if it pakka. Don't hesitate in asking doubts. I'll clarify 100 times also. Understood what we have done till now? You can take this together also. If you take this together, later on you'll face lot of problems. That is why I have taken it separately. Now, after this, now what they are telling? Cost. What they told is, the cost of production is how much? 10 rupees for the first 2 weeks. Week 1 mein what is the cost? Rupee 10. Week 2 mein what is the cost? Rupee 10. Correct? Next they are telling that, and 15 rupees for the next 2 weeks. So last 2 weeks and the third week and the 15. Fourth week how much? 15. Correct? Next, they are also telling us that, but the production cost increases by how much? 5. They are telling, normally what is the production cost? 10 rupees. But over time it will become how much? 15 rupees. Ante. Excess production can be stored at a unit cost of how much? Matlab, if I produce more units in 1 week, second unit may I can carry forward. But additional cost will be 3 rupees. Correct? Now listen very carefully. First week may how much will I produce? Cost will be 10 rupees. Correct? Are you sure that first week of production will be sold in first week only? No, right? Are you only tell, if I produce now, you think now only I will sell? General common sense. If I produce in this week, you think this week only everything will be sold? Or I will normally carry forward to next week? Closing stock, opening stock untadu kada. Now, if I carry this production to second week, I need to incur an additional cost of 3 rupees. So now 10 rupees will become 13 rupees. Again, week 2 may whatever I produce, you think I will sell in week 2 only or I will carry to week 3 also? Then here it will be 13 rupees plus 3 rupees. How much? 16. Third week of production, if I carry to fourth week, then 16 rupees plus another 3 rupees. How much? 19. Dummy may obviously it will be 0 only. Understood? Next. Here, second week of production, can I carry forward to first week? Hey, second week of production, can I forward to first week? Reverse it ledtamra. First week I can carry forward to second. Second week of production, when will it start? Second week lo production eppudu start chestam? First week second week? Ipudu second week lo classes unnai. Eppudu start aitayi? First week lo start kavu kada. That is what. So here it will be nothing, 0. Second week of production in second week will cost how much? 10. If I carry forward this to third week, I need to spend another 3 rupees. It will become 13. Here it will become, dummy will be 0. But now week 3 mein cost is how much? 15. Week 3 ka production will start from where? Third week. So here it will be 15. 15 plus 3, 18. Here it will be 0. ఇక్కడ ఏముండదు. Next, fourth week of production, when will I start? Fourth week, 15. Here it will be 0. Even name on data. Correct? Now they are telling that over time, this increases the weekly production demand by how much? 1. If I produce 200 units extra, over time cost will increase by how much? 5. Now, second week, normally what is the cost? 10 rupees. So second week overtime will become 15. Correct? Third week, what is the cost in general? Third week overtime will become 20. Understood what we have done here? Now, second week will start from here. It will be 15, 18, 21, 0. Here it will be third week. 20, 23, 0. This is IBFS. This is IBFS. And we have converted unbalanced to balanced. On top of that, this is minimization problem. Why? These are what? Cost. Understood? Copy. I will explain once again. Those problems which are there, comprehensive problems, now from there questions will not come. That is only for your understanding. Even if you don't solve also, it's okay. But my suggestion is you solve at the end of every chapter so that practice will happen, nothing else. But from there questions they won't ask in exam. There is one chapter called time series. From that chapter only comprehensive questions they ask. Otherwise, no other chapter say they ask. Done? Now, so what this question they gave? They gave us what? They told us how many weeks are there? 4 weeks. 4 weeks are there. So here also we have taken 4 weeks. Here also we have taken 4 weeks. They also told us that second and third week overtime is there. See, had I clubbed this 200 year calculation of cost would have been difficult. That is why I have shown them separately. So 4 weeks and 2 overtimes. They told us that So here we have taken supply, including overtime. Here we have taken demand. Because demand was less and supply was more, we created a dummy demand worth how much? 500. After that, I told first 2 weeks, what is the cost? 10. Next 2 weeks, what is the cost? They also told that in the second week overtime, cost will increase by 5. In the second week, what is the normal cost? So obviously it will become 15. Third week, what is the cost? It will become how much? 20. Barabar. Now we have to start calculating the cost. While calculating the cost, they told us what? While calculating the cost, they told us what? That if I carry forward the production from one week to another week, we have to incur additional cost of 3. So first week, how much I produced? 10 rupees per unit. But we are assuming that, in common sense, we are assuming that first week of production will obviously not be over in first week itself. Very rarely that happens. So that is why we are carried forward to second week. When we carried forward to second week, what is the cost, extra cost we are incurring? 3. Total 13. Second week of production. Now if we carry forward to third week, how much? Again, if I carry forward, then 19. Here it is dummy. That is why we are taking 0. Now, second week of production will start from which week? Second week, right? So here that is why we have just taken dash, because here we can't calculate anything. So here it will be 10, 13, 16, dummy 0. Third week production will start from where? Third week. So directly third week say we have taken 15, 18, 0. Here nothing will come. Fourth week production will start from where? Fourth week, 15 and then 0. Here second and third week overtime we have taken as it is. This, using this we have prepared what? IBFS. On this you have to apply which method? Vogel's approximation method. Don't even try. Don't even try. Ignore. Bas, itna hi bas hai. If an exam they ask also, they'll ask this only for 7 marks. Do not even try Vogel's approximation method. If you want, apply northwest corner rule, but don't apply Vogel's approximation. I tried 10 different loops have formed. Still I'm not getting the answer. So don't even try. This problem is only for what purpose? IBFS. And if you want to solve, then solve as per northwest corner rule. You will get the answer. You will never get the answer as per Vogel's approximation method. Not possible only. 10 to 11 times I've tried in different ways. From last 7-8 years, I've never got the answer for this. Don't even try. But at least if this type of question comes, you can solve at least IBFS, right? Okay. Now with this, we complete this chapter. MCQs are there, that we will do. After MCQs, I'll start with tomorrow, next chapter. Next chapter, what do you want me to start? Linear programming. But I'm telling you now only, linear programming may look like easy. Will pinch your head. Simplex method, graphical method, primal dual, and konsa apna formulation problems. Basic linear programming, you have idea, right? Your faculty at inter level, did that faculty teach you graphical problems? No? Because normally I teach at inter level problems. Yeah, graphical problem not taught us. Simplex. Simplex. Do you actually know what exactly we have done simplex? No idea, right? So don't worry. So I'll start with linear programming tomorrow. Which one? No, ax plus by is that one apna trend equations. That is trend equations. That are trend equations. You cheppindi. Trend analysis. Finding the value of A, finding the summation, ave kada. That is not linear programming, that is trend equations. Regression analysis. That also is there in our syllabus, but advanced level. Madam? Next I'll start linear programming, no worries. Tomorrow when I start linear programming, again entire syllabus ka overview I will give you, so that wherever you find difficulty, see that chart, it will be easy for you. Now MCQs. Which of the following considers difference between least cost and cost just before the least cost in each row and column? Least cost and 2 least cost, it will consider difference. Vogel's approximation method. What they are telling? Considers difference between least cost and cost just before least cost. Rendu least cost ki difference, where do we see? Vogel's approximation method. So answer is C. Next, when the total allocation of transportation problem match with demand and supply values, then it is called what? Demand and supply both are matching, then what type of situation it is? That is called as feasible. IBFS, initial basic feasible solution. Without demand and supply matching, can you even start IBFS? No, right? So answer is feasible. ఏమైతుందిరా నా క్లాస్లోనే సస్తది ఏంద్రా ఇది ఫ్రమ్ మార్నింగ్ ఐ బీన్ యూజింగ్ I know madam Telugu. The solution to transportation problem where M is what? Source and N is destination is feasible if the number of allocations are equal to M plus N minus 1 D. To resolve degeneracy. Degeneracy matlab it's a situation where number of allocations are less than M plus N minus 1. Degeneracy means number of allocations are less than M plus N minus 1. So if number of allocations are less than M plus N minus 1 in the solution of transportation problem, an infinity small allocation is made. And that allocation ka value is what? 0. This allocation is called what? Epsilon. Also it is a Greek letter, also it's a dummy because value is what? 0. So what is the answer? All of the above. Simple MCQs, right? Like this only MCQs will be there. Some chapters may you will face difficulty, not all chapters. Which of the following is not correct with respect to transportation as a tool of quantitative technique? Is transportation a special case of linear programming? Yes, because I already told you starting, right? We can solve transportation using linear programming also. But we don't solve because problems will become lengthy. Transportation technique might give rise to solutions which are degenerate. Yes. While solving transportation, can I get degeneracy? Number of allocations less than M plus N minus 1? Yes. No transportation problem can be given with supply not equal to demand. False. There are many problems what we have done where demand is not equal to supply. So what is the answer? C. Next, which of the following method is used to test optimality of a solution? Optimality, how do we test it? Modi approach. Modi approach full form? Modified distribution. Clear? Next, in a solution of transportation problem, empty cells are called unoccupied cells, also called as unallocated cells, also called as empty cells, all of the above. The transportation problem deals with transportation of what? One product only from several factories to several destinations. Only one product. So answer is D. In the northwest corner method, first allocation is made at upper left corner. So what is the answer? A. One of the disadvantages of northwest corner rule for finding the IBFS is what? Northwest corner rule mein what do we do? Paina left, straight left, straight left. Am I checking the cost or directly allocating? We are considering cost or ignoring cost? That is what. It does not take into account what? Unit cost of transportation. Clear? Understood? Balance we will discuss in tomorrow's class, and make sure that tomorrow you don't miss, because tomorrow's introduction, if you don't know, then you won't be able to understand anything in linear programming. Those two problems are there, right? Practice at least. If you are facing any difficulty, I'll clarify tomorrow.